Greetings to whoever's watching this. I had the idea to do a tour of my 1-year hardcore Minecraft survival world, and because me and my friends were talking about it, and I was just like, I should do a tour of it just to show you guys what my world looks like. This might be uploaded to Wabinator, but I honestly do not know. If it does, then you know what, whatever. But anyways, let's start here. This is my first house. This was my first house. This is where I spent the first night. Of course, this was actually, just like a simple wooden box when I first built it for the first night. And it just stayed a simple wooden box until literally like about a month ago when I amped it up. I kind of wanted to keep it as a wooden box, just kind of as like a special like little trophy. Be like, hey, this is what it looked like. You know, preserve history and whatnot. But yeah, there was like furnaces and chests and all that, but I moved that over to that base over here, which is my second home and is still my place of residence. But yeah, this is where I live still since like day 10 when I started building this. I built it on top of a pond because I liked the rough shape of it, and it reminded me of the first house I built on my first hardcore world, which RIP. But I moved on to better projects and whatnot. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to do down here. I'm thinking I'll do something eventually, but for now it's just the pond I built it on top of. If we go, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this exactly. Here's my wall of furnaces. That's about it. Here's my enchanting space. You know, I got anvil and all that fancy stuff. Lapis. This is where I used to keep all my enchanting books, but I couldn't really tell what was which, so I just decided to keep them in a chest instead. Then here I have chests for whatever I need. I recently redid all of this. Like, this used to be stone, like, stacked up. This also used to be stone all the way stacked up, and I was just like, I can't keep making chests, so I made a warehouse. And this is where I will be storing all of my stone, dirt, sand, gravel, you name it. You want to put it all in here. And as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of it. I used to have quite a bit of it. But yeah, I should be good on space for a long time. Here's my animal farm, which I have not used in probably an entire year. Since I don't need it anymore. But oh well. And then you'll see I have one of each tree. I've got the swamp, got the cherry, dark oak, jungle, and I guess I don't have a giant spruce tree anymore. I used to have a giant spruce tree. I guess I chopped it down. Yeah, I don't know where it is. And we got the acacia, and there's a bunch of birch and oak right next to my house, so I didn't see the point in doing anything for that. I also didn't see the point in making a bamboo farm because I already had these around my house, which is very heavily inspired by Philza's hardcore world. He was the big reason why I wanted to get into hardcore Minecraft, was because of his series back in like 2019. I would play quote-unquote hardcore Minecraft on Bedrock and just not die. RIP to that series, that didn't last very long. But crap. Okay. What else? Here is my Nether portal. We'll get to that later. Here is my temporary sweatshop. I'm going to change this. I want to give them like a little town, like very deep underground, like near my diamond mine. Like their own little town and whatnot. This is how I got my villagers in. I just got like villages that were along the coast and I just brought them here. Just did this in the boat and just rode them up through the wall and into here. Yeah, I only have like 4 villagers. I have what I think is necessary, you know, trading for rotten flesh, sticks, and of course you got mending and unbreaking. And here is my massive underwater farm, which I spent an ungodly amount of time working on. This is probably one of the bigger projects I've done in Minecraft, period. So I basically have a bulk farm for almost any farmable item in the game. Got wheat, potatoes, carrots, beetroot, melons, pumpkins, sugarcane, and cactus, and I could have probably, you know, put the cactus there and just, you know, gotten rid of... I'm tired of flying by accident. I'm gonna take that off. I could have just, you know, not built those 4 and just put the cactus here and not have had to, you know, spend so much time doing whatever. Oh well. Then there's my nether wart, if I ever needed some. And here's my mine. As you can see, it goes all the way down. I just made this like a week ago because I was tired of using this ladder, so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna make a soul sand elevator and whatever. And about halfway up the elevator, you'll find my giant iron mine, because I don't like making automated farms. I mined all of this out within like a weekend. I just spent like an entire weekend mining all of this out when I had like barely any enchanted tools. And it took a very long time. I was trying to make like an iron beacon. Took a very long time, and I didn't even... I don't know why I had to clear this out, because I didn't. And then I was just like, oh, you know what, I'm not gonna clear out giant spaces anymore. So I started, you know, going down. This is gonna be my iron strip mine. And now I just kind of use this place for... if any slime spawns, I'll, you know, get rid of them and get some slime balls and stuff. Here are the, you know, ender dragon heads. I don't know why I did that. I just, you know what, screw it. Why not? We're just gonna make them keep opening their mouths and stuff like that. And you can also see I have almost every disc in the game. I'm missing a few. Actually, no, I'm just missing one. I'm just missing Pigstep. But raiding Nether Bastions is scary. So, this used to be my fishing deck back when I used to fish a lot in like the early game. I just sit here fishing because I didn't have this farm set up yet, so I didn't have a good food supply. And yeah, fishing is a very good early game way to get food. I also forgot to mention, this is my little campfire thing where I cook an entire stack of food within like 30 seconds, and it's like so much faster. I also forgot to mention this big skyscraper thing I built. I was running really low on ideas one night, so I was just like, I'm gonna make a giant spike of deep slate because I have so much of it and I don't know what else to do with it, so I made this thing. Currently it has 0 use for now, but I don't know, maybe someday it'll be useful for something. And as you can see over here, I recently made these 2 paths right here. This bridge has been here for a while. I keep having plans to build like a little town here in this plains, but I just never got to it. I will at some point, hopefully, but if not, you know, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. And now, yeah, got a bunch of just random grass blocks laying all over the place because of Enderman. Got a bunch in that farm down there too, if you notice. And onward towards the Nether. Here's all my Nether spoils chest, where if I don't know where something goes, but it was from the Nether, I'll just shove it in here. Found some Netherite, okay. Here you will find my Nether hub. This is kind of a work in progress. I'm trying to get, so all of my tunnels are like all the way up there, like near the Nether ceiling. You can barely see it up there. But I was like, you know what? I don't feel like doing that. I want to make a Nether highway boat system with ice and stuff. Oh yeah, and here's my ender chest filled with, you know, stuff. Yeah. And then here is the boat to my end portal. And you take this down here. Where? Let me, there we go. And here is some stuff that I never got rid of. I placed this stuff on the OG dragon fight. I say OG and I still haven't fought him again. I'm planning on doing that again sometime, but that also sounds very scary. So we'll see what happens in that. But yeah, here is my, let's check out what's in the end. Now that scares me every time that happens. Here is my end little area. Got it all decked out because I spawned in the middle of the void. Keep myself from falling off. There you can see it better. Into F5. And I haven't done a whole lot in the end so far, except for my Enderman farm, which you'll see here in a second. There it is. I didn't even put an enchanting, any enchanting, God, any enchanting stuff here. I just went back home every time I went to enchant stuff. But just for anyone who doesn't work an Enderman farm and has no idea how loud they are, I'm not even going to turn it down in post-editing, I'm just going to... Anyways, yeah, that's how that works. I also made that little platform down there so that whenever I come out of the water to rocket away, I don't fall to my demise into the void. Because the void is scary and hardcore, you can't do anything about it. If you fall in, you're done. Back here in the Nether, I want to show you my giant... I'm going to turn my brightness up. I like to keep it on... I like to keep it dark, but it's kind of hard to show stuff when you can't see it. My giant Netherite mine, which I didn't use any beds because I just figured, hey, I have a pickaxe with efficiency 4 on it, I'm gonna use it. I mined out, as you can see, I mined out a very, very large area, while, you know, avoiding lava and stuff. They're gonna try and ambush me. But anyways, yeah, that's my giant netherite place. Just real quick, I want to go back to the end to show... Oh, that's the wrong way. I want to go back to the end to show the scariest, like, 30 minutes I have ever had playing Minecraft. Like, ever. It was absolutely horrifying. And I would never wish it upon my worst enemy. What the hell? That's never happened before. What? I didn't... Okay. Well, now I know that ghasts can spawn inside my hub now. I'm gonna be wary of that now. Alright, let's go back to the end real quick. I want to go back to the End Islands, which I haven't even been to since, you know, I first explored them. So where it spawned me was on this little itty bitty island in the middle of the void, with hundreds of blocks on each side to the nearest big island. Hang on, that's right. Let me crank up my render distance, because on the end it doesn't seem to be bad for some reason. This was horrifying, to say the very least. This is one of the scariest things I have ever done. Building this thing was horrifying. Because at any moment I could have let go of a shift and just fallen straight into the void and never to return. And I had to do that at least twice. I think I had to do it again. But I honestly don't know. And yeah, there was a... yeah, there it is. Yeah, nope, I had to do it 3 times. You can see the bridge right there. Wow. Yeah, getting this elytra was... man, it took some effort, but man... it was crazy. Alright, let's head back to the End Island. I've never flown over the void before. That was horrifying. Over here you'll find my... oh, I need to turn my render distance down. Crap. Over here you will find my trident farm, or drowned farm. I usually don't like automated farms. You could tell I really didn't care about how it looked. I just needed tridents. I'm still in the middle of trying my best to... dang it. Trying to get some tridents. It took me a couple hours to build, but yeah. And right on over here is my little jungle treehouse, because I was running low on ideas, so I was just like, why not build a jungle treehouse? For like no reason. Featuring the world's smallest dark oak forest. But yeah, it doesn't look amazing. I just built it because I didn't know what else to do with it. I didn't know what else to do. I was just like, treehouse, cool. And got it connected to the Nether and all that wonderful stuff. I remember I actually had to rework this place because it used to look absolutely awful. And I made it look a little bit better. Got a bed, simple base. What the heck happened here? What's a lava pit? Huh. But anyways, that is my hardcore world. For the future, I'm planning on building a tree farm on this side of the island, having everything else on that side of the island. Of course, this is an ever-evolving world, and also didn't play this too... I played it very sporadically, so, you know, people are just like, this is 1 year? Oh my god. Whatever. But this is an ever-evolving world. As long as I don't die, this world is going to keep growing, and more builds will be built. Yeah. that's my hardcore world.